Whenever you're live, Al, we're going.
Okay, we're live.
Excellent. Well, happy 2025 to everybody, right, Paul?
Yes, Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
16th, right?
First Instagram Live of 2025.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And today we are going to start up in just a second, but we have a minute or so before we start talking too much, just to make sure. We got anybody on, Alex, or not? Coming, yeah. So we'll just wait a minute. We can talk.
No, you don't wait. You just go.
You can't wait, Mike. We got to go. Come on, Mike. You're not ready to go?
You'll lose
We got
people
Lunar
in
New
here.
Year today. We got to talk a little
Years.
Jane's Garden.
Okay. Well,
We have
today
a
we do have a
special
visitor.
guest.
We have a guest or a special visitor. Which one is it?
What's a special guest?
Special visitor guest.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
I can be
Tanya Tedder, formerly known as Tanya Davis.
Yes.
That's it.
That's it.
Formerly my sister-in-law, almost, but she never did. She almost, that's it. She never did. Nope. She married a good friend, my mentor, Tanya Tedder. Nope.
No, that's
Scooter
me.
Tedder.
Scooter Tedder.
Scooter Tedder. Right.
And a man.
And then they
Lot
live.
of Tedder going on
they
here.
live across the street from where we used to live back before you were born, Paul.
That's true. That's true. Back in early White Hart days.
And also, her family, where she grew up, was near where Stanley Mason lived. And Stanley was the gent that started our father down the world of tea. the
Yes,
whole-
no, a very important guy. And
Yes.
she brought a couple.
And this was in Taconic.
Yes.
Yes, which is part of Salisbury.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
But Stanley had retired up there. And did you ever get over to his house or anything like that? Or
I did as a youngin.
Yeah.
I did spend some time with him over there and his.
bride? Yep.
Yes.
All the teas he made
all
out
the
of there?
teas he made out of his home.
Yes.
In the very beginning, and as I recently was going through some old paraphernalia of my mother-in-law, I came across this box.
is some exciting stuff. Look at
which
that.
was labeled Candy's box, and as I
There was
turned
no
it-
candy in there.
There's no candy in it, but as I turned it around, it's got a Stanley Mason
Yep.
label on it.
Yeah. There you go.
So this is a
Serum
keeper.
tea.
This is a keeper. This is a keeper.
What does
Look
it
at
say
that.
on it?
I don't have my glasses.
Well, there's
on.
100 bags, 100 tea
100
bags in
tea.
there.
Serum tea.
Serum
Well,
tea.
so everyone knows, before Harney and Sons, it was called Serum Tea.
Yes.
So our father started. They invested in a company, bought a company that Stanley Mason started called Sarum, S-A-R-U-M-T, which is the old English name for, the old Roman name for Salisbury, England, which we lived at the time in Salisbury, Connecticut.
It's Serum in Salisbury, England.
Sarum was the Roman name before it was called Salisbury. Just like I'm going to Lyon, France, and it had a former Roman name before it.
Ah, there we go. See?
Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting.
So that's where
So
the name
Serum
came from.
does not mean Salisbury.
It does mean Salisbury if you say it slowly.
There you go. All right.
So in any
That's
event,
something.
Tanya here is an old family friend, and she found an old box from Stanley Mason that is from many, many, many years ago, and we're going to have to put that in our museum. So thank you for
And
coming
that
by
was
with
even
that.
before, I believe, the Serum Teas moved to Lakeville.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes. That would have been early.
Yes.
Early, yes.
Very
And then
early.
she also found this one. This is a early vintage Harney and Sons mango black tea, right there. So that's some exciting stuff with the old lid that we used to have on there. So that's some great stuff. So thank you very much for those.
And they're very wonderful finds. And
Yes.
they're in their right place right now.
Thank you. And then the other thing, though, since we don't dwell on the past all the time, what do you do now with this? What is this, and what is it about?
This is because of your wonderful collaboration.
Because our father started it originally.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, you did.
When Jane was
Yes,
with
when
us.
Jane was with us.
Yes,
And your
and
dad's
Jane was our gardener, my mom's gardener, and she loves. She always talks about Jane.
She does.
and she
her
loves
long
that.
red hair. And
Yes, she loves that
working in her
garden.
garden.
Absolutely.
So
And
what is
so-
this about then?
Then this is with collaboration with your dad, and you have offered this tea in Jane's honor to help us make money for our community to give back to families who are battling cancer. So
For people that are bad, that to pay for a little bill here, a little bill there.
yep, the day-to-day living expenses, we offer assistance in whatever those expenses may be, to help them so that they can work on getting better.
Right. And how many years have you been doing this then?
The Jane Lloyd Fund has been in 20 years.
That's sadly 20 years.
20
huh?
years.
Yeah.
And I can say, because of businesses like you and others in the community, we've been able to grant over $1.3 million to families in need.
Well, they appreciate it, I'm sure, huh?
Oh my goodness. Yes, yes. We get letters all the time of appreciation, and to you, we're very grateful for this.
Yes, from
know.
day one. Yep.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Well,
It's
you guys
really
do a lot
wonderful.
of hard work. There's a clam bake. There's all sorts of stuff, right?
Yep, our annual clam bake. Because of COVID, we missed a few years, so this one will be 18. And with that, we do very well in being able to give all of the proceeds away because of sponsorship. So,
Excellent.
yeah, it's community that comes together.
Well,
Help
thank
us
you.
out.
Well, thank you very
And the other
much.
big thing that's coming up, which you are somewhat associated with, is at the end of the month, right?
Yes.
What is that?
That is the Salisbury Jump Fest. The,
Jump
Yes.
Fest.
The ski jumps at the end of the month,
Right.
starting the 31st Friday night.
And that's at
Run
the
through-
same spot where the clam bake is, right?
Exactly.
All
Yep.
right.
Yep. They have a winter wonderland in February, and then in the summer they turn it into a clam bake fest.
And then the beer festival in Columbus Day, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Excellent. Well, thank you for stopping by, Tanya.
Well,
Yes.
thank you for
Yes.
having me. I appreciate it. Thank you for all you do.
All right. Thank
to
you very
help
much.
The Jane Lloyd Fund.
Absolutely.
And,
thanks for bringing this stuff.
Historically, I think that those will be
Past
well
and
placed.
future. There you
That's
go.
right.
Thank
That's
you.
Right.
Thanks
Thank
a
you.
lot.
I take
Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
All right.
All right,
see
try
ya.
that
Thanks,
tea.
Tanya.
Do you want a tin of it to try take back with you?
Here you
All right.
go. Here you go. We'll give you one of these.
Now look at your display.
Don't worry. We'll get another one over there in a sec. Here we go.
All right.
Both leave camera guys.
There you go.
We
Yeah.
both left the camera, guys.
Yeah, I
All right.
didn't. I was back
right,
in,
thank
a,
you,
in a
Tanya.
flash.
Well, so, Paul,
Mike.
what are you doing tomorrow then? You're doing something fun?
What do you mean? Tomorrow I have to go skiing up in Catamount with Tegan. We're gonna
What?
go skiing. Yep.
Mohawk?
No, school ski. Got to ski at Catamount, Mike.
All right. Well, that's good news, right?
Yep.
Isn't that where you learned how to ski?
That
That's where you learned how to ski, was it probably Catamount? Yeah.
that's
where I learned
where
how to ski.
most of us learned how to ski, probably.
Yep. Well, that's good. It's going to be a nice warm day tomorrow, and we're looking forward to that.
Yes.
So, well, again, thank you for stopping by, Tanya.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming on.
Read your letters.
Yes, ma'am.
because I'm very grateful for all you do.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, got it. So this we wanted to celebrate. Paul, was the Lunar New Year.
Yes.
So the
that
moon-
is. Yes.
The moon was full a few weeks, like earlier this
Well,
week,
actually,
right?
yesterday, Mike.
Actually,
full.
as of not only as of yesterday. So that means it's about 2 weeks, and then it's going to be the new thing, which is
The new Lunar New Year. Yes. Yes.
and
That's
so
a
that's
big
the
deal.
first new moon of the new year.
That is true, Mike.
And our mother, she's learning about the yellow emperor, Paul. I don't know if she told you about it.
No,
or not.
she didn't.
She
didn't.
started, our mother, who's 93, is taking a Chinese history class, and she is learning about the yellow emperor, which is a mythological emperor, I'm told. I'm not an expert. I wasn't there at the time. But several thousand years ago, and then one of the things he started to do was the traditions that one associates with the Lunar New Year.
Well,
which
see,
festival.
she's very. That's makes sense. She's on that right now.
Yes,
so that's
the yellow
good.
emperor, very important. So red is a big color, Paul. Is that why are you wearing red? What's the W stand
Well,
for?
red, Wisconsin, but it doesn't. It's today.
luck.
We're talking
Good luck.
Lunar New Year, so we're talking just good luck. We're in red, Mike.
I know.
You've got
know.
your
Slightly ancient.
Cornell sweatshirt on.
Big
there.
red.
Big red. Big red.
So what's in this thing, Paul?
What is in this thing?
Yeah.
There's some black tea in there.
That's a good idea.
Sesame. There's some coconut, some rice, toasted rice. It's quite a delicious blend, really, when you think about it.
When you think about
Don't
it.
forget also that the rice, the sesame is also toasted.
And this, no, so it gets a great
Where does it get
bakey,
toasted?
bakey feel to it.
At a lovely restaurant called Harney and Sons Tea Bar.
And where's that located?
13 Main Street, Millerton, New York.
Do they accept customers to come in and roast the sesames?
No,
No,
we do not.
okay.
It's
It's,
a painfully long process to
We
do
appreciate
the
it.
amounts that you need.
Yes.
But you can taste that they are toasted, and it is really a delicious blend.
So I think the other thing that John, can you focus on the snake that's here? We have a few of these snakes.
And if you look at the snake, you can of course see all the lovely ingredients that are in this great blend. See?
You're going to eat the tea?
It's good. No, it's delicious.
Oh, that's coconut.
Ah,
And that's something else.
unbelievable, Mike.
That's rice, isn't it?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's good. This is a good blend.
So that's good. So it's the year of the wood snake, Paul. Do you know how often that comes around?
Once every 100 years, I think.
Nope. It turns out every 65 years, John, isn't that? Or 60?
How do you know it's a wood snake?
Because you go in the woods and it's there.
All right.
So that's different than a grass snake.
Yep.
And luckily, we don't have any snakes inside the building. We have a pest control company, so they keep all the wood snakes under control.
What are the traits of a snake? We have a snake in the building, actually, Mike.
Where?
Alana. Alana's a snake.
What do you mean by that?
She's a snake.
Well, she was born in 65?
Yeah, she's
No,
a
your
snake.
sister was born in 65.
Lisa's a snake.
Yes. Well, she's in real estate.
That makes sense.
Yep.
Alana, do you have anything to say being a snake? No.
77. That's another person that was born in 1977, Paul.
Who's that?
Mimi.
Yeah.
Huh. That seems to be something good. 1953. Nobody in our family was born then. There you go. So we're here to also give away. We have this gift here, and we're going to give away 3 of the Lunar New Year gifts, Paul.
Yeah.
If they send me a note, and if I'm Michael at Harney Tees, I better take my glasses off, otherwise I look too smart.
Yeah.
Michael at Harney Tees. And if you send us an email, and the question that they have to answer, right, is what?
I think a question would be is what are the top 3 traits of a snake?
3.
Top 3 traits.
Wow, that's pretty hard.
What do you
Good thing
think?
I'm not.
How about-
I'm not sending a note in. I know that.
I can't get enough of this stuff.
Which one?
It's good.
John?
What's in our gift? Oh, those are good. What are those, gummies?
No, they're from Sugarfina.
They're sugar or gummies?
Sugarfina.
I know. I understand sugar feeding. Are they gummies or are they sugar?
What do you mean by gummy? You mean like
couple.
a CBD gummy or?
No, we know it's not a CBD gummy, Mike.
Okay, that's what I was just asking. If what you wanted to know, I didn't
Yeah.
know what you know. So yeah, no. So it's a we have an employee that works here. Her name is Sheng Zhe, but we always called her Sun T.
Sun T, yep.
Because we thought it sounded cuter.
Yep.
And so it's a big event when it happens. And
this is the real deal. It's got a beautiful green snake on it. It's really a great gift for any time you're gonna go to maybe a Lunar New Year party, something like that,
We've
or
had some
just you
people-
want to drink it. Look at this wall of this stuff. I mean, how can you not get excited about it?
Which one do you get more excited about?
They all look the same to me, luckily.
Are you not colorblind?
Nope.
All right. So what do you think? Which snakes are green? Is that what we think?
That's a good question. That's a reasonable question.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. Maybe they didn't delve that far into it.
Maria, can we get some more Lunar New Year, please? We have to make a little bit more? Here, come right this way. You can come right through.
That's my fault. She did ask if she had to make a bigger
Popular.
one.
I guess that's a good sign. Which one are you eating now?
It's good.
You're eating the rice?
See?
Sesame?
I do have a good question that came in.
Excellent. That's what we need is a good question.
John on YouTube said CBD gummies. Is that how the rice got roasted?
What?
We don't know how the rice got roasted, but they did a good job over there on, what is it, 13 Main Street?
13 Main Street.
All right.
They did a very nice job. How much do you have to roast at a time, Al? It's a lot, right?
Yeah, I think the last run we had to do 200 pounds of it.
Which is a lot.
It's a lot when you're using a 6-burner stove.
Yep, it's a lot of toasting. But toasted stuff, I think, is one of the nicer flavors that you get out of tea.
Well, tea is toasted in its own way.
That's what I mean. So I think it is something that just lines up in a great fashion. And then coconut pieces are always delicious.
Why didn't you want to eat the tea? I mean, you don't eat the tea. That's discrimination.
Well,
Our father ate tea.
he did. He did.
Now you're going to eat some.
He started eating some. No, I can't decide which one I like more. I like sesame seeds. So
I think you guys need to eat before we do these shows.
I
in the
ate.
future.
I'm good. I haven't touched the tea yet. Any more questions, Alex?
No, but there was a nice comment here. D.D. DeWitt de Manigold says, I wondered what was in your Lunar New Year tea, so thank you.
Were they able to figure it out?
I think you guys helped them out there.
this is one that we have the ingredients really laid out.
They did a great job.
They did it. This is a great display, and we got plenty of snakes. We got green snakes. We got
Wood snake.
Wood snake.
There's a wood snake. Oh, that's why it's here.
We got a.
I didn't figure that out. I just figured that out. And then Monica made it, right? Monica, you made the snake?
No,
Monica, you
Santiago made it.
No, Monica made the snake.
No, Monica did it.
Monica made the
The
snake.
display?
But
What
display-
about the display?
Yes. Well, there's two different.
Who made the display?
Santiago and then Monica.
Oh, and then Monica made the
Monica made the light, put the lights.
the final touches.
And the snake. She did the snake.
Excellent.
Art.
Okay.
Art for art's sake. So, Paul, what other new things are coming up in 2025 for Harney and Sons?
Well, we have all sorts of great stuff happening. We're going to Las Vegas this week for the Fancy Food Show.
That's true.
That is Sunday to Wednesday,
Right.
first show of the year.
Right.
So that's exciting. We have the 10-year anniversary. After this, Mike, I have to do a video for the Global Tea Institute at University of California, Davis. Of course.
Oh, you're going to do that right here?
We are
while we're
founding
sitting?
members, yes, and we are founding members, and this is their 10-year anniversary. So a shout out to them over there at the GTI.
Where does that happen?
Well, that is happening in Davis, California. We just went through this. UC Davis is in Davis.
California.
Yep.
Is that what the C stands for? All right.
Yes. So that's out there in California, and I will be out there in a couple weeks because the colloquium will be out there.
You're pretty highly educated to say that word.
Well, look, Wisconsin on Wisconsin. That's all we can say.
Right.
Right? We try as best we can, Mike.
That's good.
But yes, so that's happening. And you're going, aren't you going to France?
Oh, yes, there's another trade show we're going to Lyon with Brigitte, and it's called SIRA, SIRHA, and that's in Lyon, France, where the Rhone and the Saône come together, Paul.
Right. And that was named a Roman, that had a different name too?
That had a different name.
What was that name in Rome?
Sarum. They ran out of names.
Seems to be a trend.
No, it was called Luvidium.
I don't know. I'm going to do a little investigating on this whole
Well, you could ask your
Sarum,
mother.
Rome.
You can ask your mother, why did they think at Salisbury
I don't
they
understand.
go,
The
Sarum.
Romans named that city
Yes,
in England
yes,
Sarum.
yes.
Okay. And then
Well, it wasn't
became,
a city back then.
And
was
then it
just a little
became
thing.
Salisbury.
Something like that. They had problems saying it.
All right.
But do you remember at
Possible.
Salisbury where the chant at Salisbury School?
Sarum.
Now-
That's
now-
why I would think that it means
Salisbury.
Salisbury. But you acted like it didn't mean Salisbury, that it just sort of, that's what it was named.
Before.
It's funny, that's how you guys pronounced it back then.
Why? What do you say?
Well, when John and I went, it was Sarum.
Sarum.
Not Sarum.
No, that's because we were. It was back. That was back
Yeah,
when
you
we were
were,
trying to
you were
get.
closer to the colonial days, right?
Yep.
Sarum. I said Sarum. So I wonder when that switched. I don't know if it ever did switch.
I don't think it
That would be a
switched.
question.
But now they're called the
Knights.
Knights of Sarum.
The Knights of Sarum.
Right.
That goes back to that whole Roman thing.
Well, what was the name of the Salisbury School before when the Romans had it?
That's the question.
That's not part. That's not
we're
part
really
of.
going deep now.
That's not
We're
part
going
of
deep.
the giveaway question. Though.
No, no.
All right, so what is the giveaway question? Let's go back to that because
What is the giveaway
Just
question?
send us something that is a trait of a snake.
Wood snake.
and they're
a
getting
wood
this. They're
snake.
getting this lovely gift right here, right?
Yep.
All right. Well, so Alex, do we have any more questions or comments?
Not so much today.
People are a little.
It's a little slow. We're you know, after the holidays, it's everybody's just getting rolling here.
Plus, I also was unable to get into the Instagram account today for some reason. I don't know what was going on.
Well, there you go.
Well, it'll be live on something.
I will repost it on Instagram, and there'll be questions, but we won't see them.
Excellent. But we'll still get.
Well,
them to the
because it'll
giveaway.
already have happened, Mike.
Is there anybody on it?
Oh yeah, we got a couple people here.
All right. Well, that's good news.
That's good. That's good.
Excellent. Well, if
Quiet-
there's no more
quiet-
questions,
quiet
do you have any
people.
more things you want to add?
I don't
Tom?
have anything else to say today. I've used up most of my best lines.
We want to
And-
save a few of them for the
and-
trade show.
Yeah, I need to save them for the trade show this week. So
Oh, thank you.
Happy New Year. Happy Lunar New Year.
Oh, it's Michael, Michael at Harney Tees,
And it's-
HARNEYTEAS.
It's scrolling underneath the screen too.
Oh, I don't have to say it?
You don't, but I have it. I mean, you can say it.
Well, I don't want to say it anymore. Well, again, we're very happy to support the Jane Lloyd Fund, Paul, right?
Yes, we are, absolutely. Jane was a wonderful person that we all knew and grew up with. And then my mother, who is the president of this fine organization, our mother, and Jane was her gardener. So this
Right.
is something that touches us many different ways, and it's a local community thing. And $1.4 million is pretty great.
Yes,
So that's
for
great.
families in need.
Yep.
And then don't forget to come to the Jump Fest. Do they allow people to jump?
I don't
Anybody can
think
jump?
they allow people to jump, but you can donate money, and then you could
attend and
train
watch.
your kids.
Yes,
and
attend
they
and
could
watch.
be future jumpers, Mike.
Future.
And we had a very famous jumper jump there, Eddie the Eagle,
Yes, Eddie the Eagle jumped there. He did.
and he was someone
And
who
he
just
was from England, probably from Sarum.
not too
Sarum.
far from Sarum.
Not
What's
very
his-
close.
What's Eddie's Roman name?
That's a question. And how is Eddie doing now?
Eddie.
These are
Eddie.
things to wonder about.
Things are wonderful. Okay, well, we want to thank everyone for being on, so we don't waste too much more of your time, but we do appreciate it. And
Here's to your health.
the
Happy Lunar
New Year.
New Year.
Happy-
Year of the snake.
Wood snake.
Wood snake.
Wood
Cheerio.
snake, could snake, should snake. Thank you.